We had discussed yesterday all about Albert Einstein at school, and this chapter is all about the reasons why he was expelled from the school. So now see, Albert Einstein at School by Patrick Pringle, in which Albert Einstein's behavior and conversation with three teachers described in this text. His conversation with history teacher Mr. Braun, and class was utter failure according to him because he had nothing to do with cramming. He was a logical child, and Mr. Braun was unable to cater a child like Albert Einstein. Only friend of Albert in Munich was Yuri, and he discussed his problem about the German system of education with Yuri and wanted to get out from here and wanted to have to get admission in Italian Institute of Mathematics because he had a keen interest in mathematics. That was the only class of Mr. Koch he enjoyed. So for this, he asked Yuri, we had left at this point yesterday, that he asked Yuri about the doctor or a specialist in nervous breakdown so that he can get medical certificate of nervous breakdown, and he may get out from this school and will take admission further. And Yuri gave him a reference of Dr. Ernest Weil. Whether my voice is audible, please respond in chat box side by side. Able to understand the chapter, dear children? Okay. Yes, thank you. So we had left the chapter at this point that Yuri had fixed a meeting between Albert Einstein and Dr. Ernest Weil. And now we will read from this point onwards. I don't really know how to describe my trouble, Dr. Weil, he began. So from this point onward, conversation started between doctor and Albert. Don't try, said the young doctor with a friendly smile. Yuri has already given me a history of the case. That means Yuri had told everything about the situation of Albert to doctor. Oh, what did he say? Now here, he had a fear in the mind that if Yuri had told truth to the doctor, then it may happen that he may get that medical certificate or not. Oh, what did he say? Only that you want me to think you have had a nervous breakdown and say that you must not go back to that school. And after listening this fact, Albert's face fell and he replied to the doctor, he shouldn't have told you that because now he has had a doubt in the mind whether he will get medical certificate or not. Why not? Isn't it true then? Said Ernest. Yes, that's the trouble. And now, doctor, you will say there's nothing wrong with me and you will tell me to go back to school. But see, don't be too sure of that. That means doctor knew this thing, that is about the state of mind of a student like Albert, and he really understood his problem. So what he said, Don't be too sure of that, said the doctor. As a matter of fact, I am pretty sure you are in a nervous state about that school. That means doctor knew this thing, that Albert was quite nervous in that school, as he was not able to suit himself, adjust himself in the German system of education or school atmosphere. But I haven't told you anything about it, said Albert, wide-eyed, with the expression, that is wide-eyed means in a very strange manner. How can you know that? See how doctor replied. Because you wouldn't have come to see me about this if you hadn't been pretty close to a nervous breakdown. That's why. Now, said the doctor briskly, quickly, if I certify that you have had a nervous breakdown and must stay away from school for a while, what will you do? And see, doctor agreed to give him medical certificate by asking such question. And you know this thing, that Albert wanted to get admission in Italy, so he replied, I will go to Italy, said Albert, to Milan, where my parents are. And what you do there? I will try to get into an Italian college or institute. Whether you are able to understand, please reply. Any problem till now? Okay. Any problem in the chapter till now? Conversation is going between doctor and Albert. Yes, Hiteshi has raised hand. Please type your query in the chat box, dear. Otherwise, you can call me after the class. So we'll continue. I will try to get into an Italian college or institute. How can you without a diploma? Can anybody answer? How can he get admission in higher college without diploma? What he get from whom? Which certificate he got from which teacher, on the basis of which he will get admission? Any answer? No, not medical certificate. Any other answer? You know about? Yes, mathematics teacher, Mr. Koch, definitely will give him reference certificate, because on the basis of reference certificate, he will get admission. That was the system in those days. Very good, dear children. How can you without a diploma? I will ask my mathematics teacher to give me something about my work, and perhaps that will be enough. Mathematics teacher, Mr. Koch, will give him reference certificate that Albert is ready to study higher mathematics. So on the basis of that thing, he will get admission. I have learned all the maths they teach at school and a bit more, he added when Dr. Weil looked doubtful. Well, it's up to you, he said. I doubt if it will come off, whether that will be eligible or not, admitted or not. But I can see you are not doing yourself or anything else much good by staying here. How long would you like me to say you should stay away from the school? Would 6 months be all right? That is very kind of you, doctor. It's nothing. I have only just stopped being a student myself. Now see, very important line. Doctor said that I have only just stopped being a student myself, and I know how you feel at school. So I know how you feel. Here you are. So here is the medical certificate. And Dr. Weil handed him the medical certificate and side by side and said, the best of luck. How much? Three dots are here. Can anybody answer? How much? What is this? How much is there here? How much means? Any response? Doctor gave him certificate and how much? Yes, very good. Payment, money. How much money or payment or fee? Yes, very good. Mayank, Pritika, Bandagi, Manvi, everybody. Yes. How much? And see how doctor responded. Nothing. If you have anything to spare, invite Yuri to a meal. He is a good friend of mine and yours too, I think. That means in payment, he asked him to give a sumptuous meal, delicious meal to his friend Yuri. Albert had no money to spare, but he pretended he had and took Yuri out to supper. Supper means dinner. Now see, conversation between Albert and doctor finished. Now Albert was very happy. Yes, now Albert was very happy after getting medical certificate, and he was eager to show him to the head teacher, because on the basis of that medical certificate he will get school living certificate. Now see, conversation between Yuri and Albert. Isn't it wonderful? He said after showing Yuri the certificate. Yes, it's fine, Yuri agreed. 6 months is a good period, because in those 6 months, if he will not be able to adjust in Italy, he can come back in this school. But Yuri knew this thing, that Albert will never come back after leaving this school. Such a hateful place for him. This way you won't actually be leaving the school. So if the worst comes to the worst, if anything wrong happens to you in the future, you will be able to come back and carry on for your diploma. And see how Albert responded. I will never go back to that place. What is that here? Anybody? I will never go back to that place. That here is school. Yes, very good. Albert assured him, German school, yes. I am going to take this certificate to the head teacher tomorrow, and that will be the end of it. It means school life at German school. Don't forget to get a reference in writing from your mathematics teacher first, Yuri reminded him. Mr. Koch willingly gave Albert the reference he wanted. Reference means that certificate on which it was written that Albert Einstein is ready to study higher mathematics. So on the basis of this reference certificate, he will get admission further. And now see, if I say I can't teach you anymore, and probably you will soon be able to teach me, will that be all right? He asked. Who is he here? Mr. Koch. That means Koch in all favor of Albert, that he is quite a brilliant boy at mathematics. So he said, if I say I can't teach you anymore, and probably you will soon be able to teach me. See, kind of praise or praising words given to Albert by mathematics teacher Mr. Koch. That's saying too much, sir, said Albert. It's only the truth, sir. I will put it more seriously. I know that you like me very much. It was still a glowing reference, and Mr. Koch made the point that Albert was ready immediately to enter a college or institute for the study of higher mathematics. I am sorry you are leaving us, although you are wasting your time in my class, he said. He means Mr. Koch. You are wasting my time means you are much brilliant in mathematics, Mr. Albert, and you know everything very well. It's almost the only class, sir, where I am not wasting my time. Conversation is going between Albert and maths teacher. Said Albert, but how did you know I am leaving, sir? So Koch replied that if you are leaving us, because if you don't want to leave, then you will not come ask me to the reference certificate. That means you wouldn't have asked me for this reference otherwise. I thought you would wonder, sir. I thought you would wonder, sir. But there is nothing to wonder, Albert. Koch said that I know that you are not able to fit in this school, based on cramming and rote learning. There's nothing to wonder, Einstein. I knew you were going to live before you knew yourself. And I knew this thing that one day you will leave us one day. Albert was puzzled that how Mr. Koch knew this thing. What did the teacher mean? And he soon found out. And he left the place. Before he had a chance, now he was eager to show that certificate to head teacher. So before he had a chance to ask for an interview with the head teacher, he was summoned to the head's room. Yes, two participants raised hands. Neha, please type your query in the chat box, beta. Gia also. Genia. He was summoned to the head's room. Please enter with your own name in the class. Otherwise, I will not allow anyone to enter with other name. Well, it saves me the trouble of having to wait an hour or two outside the office of head teacher, he thought. So he was happy that head teacher summoned me and he will not now wait for anything. He hardly bothered to wonder why he had been sent for. Sent for means called for, because head teacher called him, but vaguely supposed he was to be punished in a hurry. Vaguely means in a hurry. He was to be punished again for bad work and laziness. Well, he had finished with punishments. That means now this is the last day of mine in the school, and from now onwards there will be no punishments. Finished with punishments, because he was sure that he would leave the school now. I am not now. See, conversation between head teacher and Albert Einstein. Very important part of the chapter, dear. I am not going to punish you, the head teacher said, to Albert's surprise. Your work is terrible, and I am not prepared. Underline these lines. Your work is terrible, and I am not prepared to have you here any longer, Einstein. I want you to leave the school now. And that what Albert Einstein really wants. Leave school now? To a surprise, repeated Albert, dazed, shocked. That is what I said, Albert. You mean I am to be expelled from the school, sir? You can take it in any way, that way if you wish. The head teacher was not mincing words, not making words, murmuring words. The simplest thing will be, mincing means making words or murmuring words. The simplest thing will be for you to go of your own accord. Accord means choice. And then the question won't raise. Now, Albert, you are free to go anywhere and there is no question now. But now see, said Albert, what crime have I committed? He wanted to know this thing, that why he was expelled from the school. Very, very important inverted commas paragraph in between. What was the reply of head teacher? Your presence in the classroom makes it impossible for the teacher to teach and for the other students. Your presence in the classroom makes it impossible for the teacher to teach and for the other pupils to learn. You refuse to learn. You are in a constant rebellion, arguments with the teacher, and no serious work can be done while you are there. See, on the basis of these reasons, head teacher explained Albert that why he had been expelled from the school. Once again, I am repeating very important lines. Your presence in the classroom makes it impossible for the teacher to teach and for the other pupils to learn. You refuse to learn. You are in the constant rebellion with the teachers, and no serious work can be done while you are there. Albert felt the medical certificate, which he got with much efforts, almost burning a hole in his pocket. That means, this is a phrase, burning a hole in his pocket, mean that he was eager to show that medical certificate to head teacher, but now that all in vain. No use of that certificate. Okay, so burning a hole in his pocket means eagerness to show that medical certificate, which he got with much efforts. I was going to leave anyway, he said to head teacher. And he told his voice is audible, not audible, but it's clear, okay? Then we are in agreement at least, Einstein, the head said. For a moment, Albert was tempted to tell the man what he thought of him and of his school. That means he wanted to tell head teacher what he thought of him, but better to remain quiet. Then he stopped himself. Without another word, holding his head high, he stalked out. He moved out from the head teacher's office. Stalked in a move out in a proud manner. Shut the door after you, shouted the head. Albert ignored him. He walked straight on out of the school where he had spent 5 miserable years without turning his head to give it a last look. He could not think of anyone he wanted to say goodbye. See, only one person was there in his life. Only one person was there in the life whom he wanted to say goodbye. Just await. Okay. Tell me, students. Yes. Only person he wanted to say goodbye at the end. Yes, very good. Yuri. Because he was his only friend in Munich. He walked straight on out of the school where he had spent 5 miserable years without turning his head to give it a last look. He could not think of anyone he wanted to say goodbye. Indeed, Yuri was almost the only person in Munich he felt like seeing before he left the town he had come to hate almost as much as the school. Elsa was back in Berlin and he had no other real friends. Goodbye and good luck, said Yuri when he left. You are going to a wonderful country, I think. I hope you will be happier there. So that is the chapter Albert Einstein at school. I hope, dear children, everything is clear to you. Yes or no? Yes, everything is clear to you. So what is here? In this chapter, what is given that rote learning in our school system often curbs individual talent, often stops individual talent. And there should be insight formation, and that German system was based on information gathering for the children in the school. Okay, it discourages logical children, genius, originality, bright students, brilliant students, and student like Albert found it hard to cope with that traditional method of education that it was given in German school. Okay, so the lesson talks about the hard time Albert faced when he was in a school. He was taunted by his teachers, and finally he had to leave the school. So, since the lesson talks all about Albert's life in school, the title is quite appropriate and apt. This was the school life of Albert Einstein, where we have read his behavior and conversation with all the teachers: history teacher Mr. Brown, mathematics teacher Mr. Koch, and head teacher of the school. Only friend of Albert was Yuri. So we can say the role of the teacher is not just to teach facts, but to impart skills or to look after the children. which can, I think, make the student think that what is the true meaning of education. But still, Albert did not able to get that atmosphere in the German school. He was there only because of his father's will, because his father said that unless and until he will complete the diploma of German school, he will not be allowed to come to Italy. So this was, I think, chapter Albert Einstein at School by Patrick Pringle. I hope no problem in the chapter till now. If you have any question, children, please type in a chat box. I am ready to give the answers to your queries. I'm waiting. Anybody could type anything in the chat box. Any problem, beta? All of you have clearly understood the chapter? Okay, very good. Any question you want to ask from me? Because tomorrow I will send the flowchart of this chapter and questions to do. You can call me after the class. Okay, if you have no question, I just want to say one more thing, that how school system often curbs individual talent. That is a very important thing. Yes, Sejal has raised the hand. You can type your query, beta. School system often curbs individual talent. How? Now see, this system of education, that is German system, has no room for individuals' aspiration, brilliance or aptitude. As I have already told you, it discourages genius and originality and encourages the mechanical dull children or so-called average students. This system lays stress on facts and dates rather than ideas. Okay, it ignores originality, creativity, innovativeness among children, which lead to progress and development. But brilliant students like Albert are considered dull, stupid, incompetent, unfit for the system prevailing at German school. So that system, those teachers at German school did not want that students like Albert should sit in their class, because he raised so many questions, so many queries. He was not at all good at cramming the things. Okay, but see, one more thing, Mr. Koch appreciated Einstein's genius and had a good opinion about him. Okay, so he had a, you can say, good time only in Mr. Koch's class, who understood him very well. Another thing in the chapter is about Yuri. Yuri performed a true role of a friend, philosopher, and guide to Albert. He is, in fact, Albert's, you can say, confident. Albert can take any problem to Yuri. Yuri is the only person he likes. He helps Albert in his plans to obtain medical certificate. He guides the course of Albert's ship of life, you can say. Only because of Yuri, he was able to go to Milan. He advises Albert to obtain a written reference from mathematics teacher. So Albert also follows his advice faithfully. You can say Yuri is like a pillar of strength to the miserable young Albert in a foreign land. So Yuri's role, this is again a very important 6 marks of question, beta. Yuri's role is quite important in the chapter. He was a friend, philosopher, guide, pillar of strength, true well-wisher of Albert. Clear, I hope, clear this thing also. And one more thing I have told you, that what is the difference between insight formation and information gathering. See, this again is a very important thing in the chapter. See, learning facts or learning like a parrot, learning without understanding is what we call information gathering. If you are not able to understand anything, that means you have gathered information only. You will not be able to do further anything about that. You rely on the books, you want to cram the books, anything like that. Okay. But if you analyze the fact, ascertain the causes, learn the ideas, it gives a clear perception into the true nature of your mind. And such knowledge with a logical reasoning, power, analysis, interpretation, understanding, that is called insight formation. If you have a queries, if you want to ask questions to the teacher, that means you are able to understand everything. You don't rely on this thing that whatever teacher told you, that is all right and nothing else. That was information gathering. But if you have a queries, you raised question, that means in between the lesson you are not able to understand so many things. That means that was a true learning. That is a true learning, and that is called insight formation, whatever is built inside. So I have told you about difference between information gathering and insight formation. And German system of education was based on the, you can say, theory of information gathering. Students relied on what teacher told, nothing more than that. And child like Albert Einstein, he was a child, he was a kind of a child having insight formation, logical child. So two are the contrary forces, you can say. You are the, these two are the contrary forces, and definitely now you come to know that child like Albert Einstein was unable to fit himself in the German system of education. That's why he wanted to go away from there. And in all that process, Yuri helped him a lot. I hope now things are dear more clear to you all. Yes or no? I'm waiting for your responses. So many important questions in the chapter. School system often curbs individual talent, role of Yuri in the life of Albert, what kind of life Albert Einstein was leading at Munich, difference between information gathering and insight formation. Okay, uh, character sketch of Yuri, his conversation with three teachers. This is again a 6 marks of complete question in which you have to make 3 paragraphs. His conversation with the history teacher, mathematics teacher, and head teacher. So see, tomorrow there will be no Zoom class. I will send you the flow chart of this chapter. Go through this chapter today and tomorrow on your own. Read the chapter carefully from the book. Go through the flow chart I will send tomorrow, and after that I will send questions, and then we will move on to the next topic. So any problem? Clear? Any demand from your side? So after a while I will send the recording of today's meeting. No problem in the chapter? Okay, thank you for the class.